Yo, welcome back. So, this episode, we're going to do a game over screen. But before we do that, let's address one thing. Actually, I don't need this zoomed in because I can better show you like this. So, here's our game, right? If we mess around with the window like this, we can see more of the game, less of the game, that it does weird stuff, right? We don't want this, right? I mean, this is cooler for me because I can see way better. Because I have a peripheral vision issue, and this way, oh man, I can see so much better. Oh, it is so much nicer. But anyways, we don't want this, right? So how do we fix this? This is quite easy to fix. Uh, let's go to our events. There we go. Game code. Let's go to at the beginning of the scene. At the beginning of the scene. Let's copy one of these. Let's do this one. Let's delete the camera thing. I'm gonna add a new action, and now I forget what this is called, but I think it's like resolution. Resolution. Game resolution. Uh, it's not this one. Game resolution resize mode. Empty. Yeah, I think this is empty to disable resizing. I think this is the one. So just type in resolution, go game resolution, resize mode, and select the empty. Don't go adaptive, no height. It's this one, the empty one. Press OK. So now, no matter how much we stretch the window, it's going to stay on the same size, and it's just going to get some black bars on the side. See? Now we can stretch and do whatever. The game will get bigger or smaller, but you won't be able to see more of it. Right? You can see less, I think. No, you see the same. So even if you make it like Game Boy small, see, it's still the same thing. Right? So no matter how much you stretch this, you will always see the same amount. Cool, right? So that's fixed. Because that way your UI is always in place, it's always in the right place. You just get the black bars around. Everything is always where it's supposed to be, right? You just make the actual game bigger or smaller, right? Let's close that. And now let's make a game over screen. Now, I was half tempted to just do a soundbite, just go game over. Maybe I'll do that. Or just put some effects, lots of reverb, game over. Nah. Anyways, stop being silly. Do the thing. So let's go to scenes. Plus. Nice. Press plus. And game over. Game over. Let's put this over the empty scene. And actually, we're gonna make this into one of the first scenes, because when you start the game, GDevelop actually starts loading up all the scenes in the background while you're playing the game. So it's nice to have the scenes that you're gonna see first be higher up, because this is the loading order. So it's good to have your levels by order like this, because it's gonna start the game and it's gonna read game over, level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. So maybe like this, right? So game over goes first. This one, we don't need this because it's empty, so it goes at the end. This is also empty, goes at the end. So it's going to read the game over screen that we're most likely to see first. The pause menu, which again is likely to see first, and then level 1, and then level 2, and then level 3, right? So keep that in mind when organizing your scenes. Anyways, let's go to game over. And you dummy, why didn't you duplicate the thing that you said you're gonna use for this? Because I forgot. So let's just do a new one. Let's put this to black. We don't need the grid, actually. So this is fine. We also don't need the UI. So again, this is fine. Let's grab a text. Where did we put our texts? Was it UI stuff? Yeah. Let's duplicate the coin counter. Duplicate. And we're going to put this one as game over all together. Game over. I'm going to put game over there. Double click it. Make it big. Like 50. And just say game over. Game over. We're not going to start making these things too fancy. This is just going to be functional for now. We're going to change all of this stuff. This is just placeholder. When we start doing the juicing, right? Making things like pretty and shiny and all that stuff, then we're going to start altering these and making it look real cool. But for now, we're just going to place it somewhere saying game over. And now we're going to add a new one. Let's duplicate the coin counter again. Duplicate. We're going to call this one press. Press to retry. Retry. Press to retry. There we go. Press enter. It's having a hard time reading that one. I'm going to put it there. Again, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, even my OCD is like, this is cool. We're going to change it later. I don't care. And we're going to put in press any key to retry exclamation point, because we're super excited that you died. Press apply. And just so we can have some sort of idea of what it's going to look like, we place it more or less in the middle. And this is fine. This is functional, right? We're just making things functional. Then later on, we're going to make them look pretty, because otherwise these videos would take forever. So let's make the making pretty stuff all in one go. Let's go to our events. And now, first, let's go to our game code. First, let's get to the game over, which is on taking damage. Player controls? No. Oh god, this is starting. It's right there. It's already open. This is starting to look all very too samey for me. Taking damage. Delete the bullet. Delete the player. Here we go. So when the health equals 0, we delete the player. We'll wait a little bit so it's not like too instant. Like the moment we like die, it's like instantly game over. No, we wait a second. So let's wait half a second for now. That's actually too quick. This is weird. Like sometimes half a second seems like way too long, and then a second just seems way too quick. I don't know. It's weird. So let's wait a second. And then we change the scene. Change scene. Change the scene to game over. So now when we die, we go to game over screen. So let's die. And if you're gonna die, die with your boots on. Oh, wait. Kill us. End us. 1. And game over. So it works. Now press any key to retry. But you press keys and nothing happens. Also, I kind of lied. That not being centered is annoying me a little bit. How do you center this? You don't. This is fine. I'm just going to do it manually. I'm going to select both of these and then put it a little bit to the side. This is nicer. It's fine. So now, how do we go back? We go to the game over event. We add an event. And we do any key pressed. Not any key pressed. Any key pressed. And that's it. I was going to select the key, but it's any key. You moron. You moron. I was going to put trigger once, but there's no need. So if any key is pressed, change scene. Change the scene to level 1. So if we die, we get booted back to the start, level 1. We can do continues and all that stuff later, but right now it's we died. Uh-oh. Press any key, we go back to level 1. Roguelike style. Let's try that. And this is not going to work. I'll tell you that much. And I'll explain why later in a second. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. 3. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. 2, 1. And bang. Game over. Press any key. And game over. Well, we're bad at this game. Let's try again. Wait, what? I died again? Why? And dead again. So why do we keep dying? Well, it's because our health and our stuff is in global variables. Which, as I explained before, global variables are memory. So if they stay, our health, coins, and energy, if they stay in memory when we change levels, it's going to stay in memory when we die and we tell it to restart. Because remember, nothing happens in GDevelop that you don't tell it to happen. Like GDevelop isn't going to be like, oh, he died, he pressed any key, so now let me reset everything for him. No, you need to tell GDevelop to reset the stuff for you. If you don't tell him, it doesn't do anything. So game event, and before we change the scene, let's do our global variable. So global variable number. Change number variable. And the change. The number variable is going to be gold coin, one of them. Not pause button. How did you get there? Gold coin. Set to 0. And we're going to put this before we change the scene. Copy paste. We're going to change current health. Current health. We're going to set to 5. So we're at max health when we respawn. And we're going to change current energy to 10. So we have full bullets when we respawn. So now we respawn with everything reset. And I didn't copy paste, or did I? I did, but it went up there for some reason. There you go. So now we change our coins to 0. We change our health to 5 and energy to 10, and then we reset. So let's try that. Game over. Okay. That was even quicker. It's because we were on the game over screen before. Let's go here. Right. So hit us. 1, 2. Ow, ow. You know what? Revenge. You take it. Pink. You can. Purple. There we go. And game over. Press any key. And we're back. 0 coins. Let's grab the coins. Coins. Doot, doot. And let's use some bullets. Now let's take some damage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. Right, so when we press any key, we come back 0 coins, 5 health, 10 bullets. So our game over is working properly now. Right, cool stuff. Just like that. Right, next episode. Not really sure what to do yet, but it'll be something fun. Right. So till then, game over on this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, if you're enjoying these, consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that jazz. I'd appreciate it. Till then, let me hit the right thing. There you go. Peace out. Catch you next time.